So imagine this, I've got some buddies coming over for a football match. About half an hour before they arrive, I decide I'm going to order some pizzas. So I jump on the phone, order some pizzas, race upstairs, jump in the shower, and I'm just kind of lose track of time in the shower, and all of a sudden I hear the doorbell ring, and I think, wow, they're early. So I put a towel around my waist, thinking it's my buddies, and I trounce through the house, dripping water all over the carpet, and I drip water all over the stairs, get to the front door, and it's the pizza person. They've got a nice big tray there waiting for me, saying, hello, basically. And I'm like, what are you doing here? I was not thrilled with their service. Now, granted, they exceeded my time expectation, but that wasn't a good thing. When I do my customer service keynote, I often ask the question, what is customer service? And the answers come back with the language of exceeding expectations. It's the same thing with customers of my mystery shopping business. I ask them the question and it's about exceeding expectations. Now, sometimes it's something a little more esoteric. It's something like, it's like art. It's hard to describe, but when you receive it, you know it. And it's like, I don't know what that means. How do I define customer service by something like that? So what is customer service? Customer service is very simply meeting the customer's expectations every single time. Meeting the customer's expectations is something that you can do because you get to set the expectation. You get to be Domino's and say we're going to deliver in half an hour or it's free. You get to be the airline who decides what time the plane leaves. You set the expectation and it's then your job to meet that. All you have to do is meet it. You don't have to exceed it. That's just a bridge too far. It's just aim for the top of the fence. Don't worry about the stars. The top of the fence is hard enough. Let's go back to the definition. Meeting customer expectations every single time. Now, the every single time is so tough. This is where the mystery shopping comes in. I just looked at the results of a new client this morning. Their expectation is that they will always ask the customer their name and they'll repeat the name back to them in the course of the conversation. So, first lot of mystery shop results, they asked the customer their name 18% of the time. 18%! And of the 18%, they only repeated the name back 70% of that 18% of the time. It's an insanely low statistic, and yet they were coming back to me saying we want to exceed expectations. It's like, whoa. You don't need to exceed expectations. You just have to do what you said you're going to do. Nothing more, nothing less, but do it every single time. That's what customer service is about. It's not something that's so hard, it's so complicated. Just do what you're supposed to do and do it every time. That's all. I'm Stephen DiPietro. Thanks for tuning in.